And we begin in Bell County tonight, where Judge David Blackburn and healthcare leaders held a press conference to stress the dire situation the county is now in during this latest COVID-19 surge. 6 News reporter Bailey Bates attended the meeting. She joins us live now for the biggest takeaways. Good evening to you, Bailey.
Good evening, Chris. Not only did we get an update on the surge, but doctors are also painting a picture of how strained our local hospitals are, and they're afraid of what it could become with the school year just days away. The rapidly spreading COVID-19 Delta variant making its way around Central Texas, with cases continuing to surge, even in our youngest.
This is a different disease almost as it pertains to the pediatric population.
Dr. Dominic Lucia is the Chief Medical Officer of McLean Children's Medical Center. He says this wave of cases is hitting the hospital the hardest.
Our numbers of hospitalized kids all last year, and even during the worst points, was 0 to 3% of our hospital beds. Now it's currently 10 to 15% of our hospital beds. Yesterday we were at 15%.
Dr. Lucia says the hospital census always rises once school starts, and starting high isn't ideal for ICU beds and nurses. The pandemic decimating nursing numbers. Kaylee Travis, with more than 40 years of nursing, is hurting amongst all healthcare workers.
We're tired, and this is the worst I've ever experienced in my career. I've never seen anything like this.
Hospital staff are being stretched thin as the unvaccinated take over ICU beds. Dr. Stephen Sabet with Baylor Scott & White says ICU beds are at 133% capacity, with not enough staff to support them.
There are sick people. There are your family members. There are your relatives. There are your friends who show up into area community hospitals that we have to say no to because we just don't have a bed to place them in.
They're sending the call to get vaccinated and wear your mask to slow down what's happening in our healthcare facilities.
Our plea is that you consider evidence-based guidance that will help reduce this community disease burden,
to hopefully be able to return to caring for all in need. Another plea from doctors, aside from getting vaccinated and wearing your mask, is if you need to get tested for COVID-19, don't go to the emergency room. Tonight on 6 News at 6, we learn how some hospitals are adjusting to the influx of cases, how they're making room for all the influx coming in. Chris.
All right, Bailey Bates, live in the 6 Newsroom. Thank you for that update.